Alright, warning, this video contains spoilers for Black Ops 6 Zombies and Black Ops 7 Zombies, so if you don't want to get spoiled, I don't know, maybe go check out one of my videos on how YouTube is fucking themselves over with the ID verification stuff, so, well, I don't know. But if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this video. If you don't care about spoilers, then, well, have fun. So by the time I am, recording this video, The Reckoning has shown Primus returning in one of the endings, and with the leaks of Black Ops 7 and them coming back in said game, I think it's safe to say that this ending is canon. Well, especially since MW3 Zombies exist, but let's not talk about that. Now, some people are actually a bit mixed about this. I saw a lot of people happy that they are back, and hell, they're even excited for the next game because they are back. But a lot of people are also very, and I mean very fucking pissed that these characters are back. Now, me personally, I liked it because I'm a big fan of the OG crew, but I wanted to make this video as sort of a both sides of the argument video because I feel like it's too easy to make a video shitting on Activision and being like, oh, they're just nostalgia baiting and all this shit. Even though that's kind of what it is. So, fuck it. Let's just play God and Devil's Advocate to try and figure out why Treyarch and Activision decided to bring back the OG crew. And to get the most obvious one out of these two arguments aside, I come from money. Okay, look, it's no secret that Activision, at the end of the day, is a very fucking greedy company. I mean, hell, COD hasn't really been, like, uber good, like how it wasn't back in the Black Ops 2, and even Black Ops 3 days for God knows how long, but they don't really care to improve it because, well, it makes a lot of fucking money every year. The point being that Activision is a very fucking greedy company at the end of the day, and they know that these people have an attachment to these characters, so what are they gonna do because of the fact that people hold an attachment to these characters? Make a little something called money. They will do anything to make any amount of fucking money, and this is one big way to do it, especially since Zombies has been a pretty big, or at least somewhat big, marketing thing for the past few years. So yes, that is the most obvious one out of the way. They pretty much brought these characters back because people hold an attachment to them, and of course it's an easy way to make money. And yes, they are pretty much nostalgia baiting people when it comes down to it. Now, as for the Devil's Advocate answer, it has something to do with the fact that Call of Duty Zombies has a crew problem. It's had this problem for the past few years. Now, for the past few Zombies games like Cold War or Vanguard or MW3, you never really get a set crew of characters to play as. You only really get very just shitty operators that have nothing to do with the story. And even when we do get a crew in the Terminus crew or the Requiem crew, whatever you want to call them, they, look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They bite the fucking dust in MW3 Zombies. Well, not in that game, but before that game. You get what I mean, though. The point being is that they could have continued with these characters that have a very limited run because, well, they're supposed to die. So, well, I mean, there's not much you could do with a character that has borrowed time, unless you're Hitman. But my point being is that we haven't had a set crew in God knows how long, and even when we do, they don't really have much time left. So they could let those characters pretty much just run their time, their very limited borrowed time, and make new characters and hope for the best, or they could just bring back the old crew and make a shit ton of money. Now, me personally, I think they are going to retcon Modern Warfare 3 Zombies with the inclusion of this new version of the OG crew. I'm not gonna really call them Primus because, well, I mean, they're not really Primus, but they're also not really Ultimus, too. Plus, they look like they're from different timelines, but, like, I'm not gonna get into that. My point being that they could maybe use this to retcon some of the more bad aspects story-wise of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So they could keep certain good aspects of that story if there's really a lot of good shit that you want to keep, and if there's some bad stuff, which trust me, there's a lot of bad, they could retcon that. But overall, I get both sides of the argument, especially since COD has been nostalgia baiting people for a very long time, and I fully understand the people that don't like it. I mean, hell, I'm not even gonna play Black Ops 7 myself. Hell, I hope Battlefield 6 beats Black Ops 7's ass. But I wanted to take a small, and I mean very small, break of shitting on YouTube's ID verification bullshit AI stuff and just talk about something I like, which is COD Zombies. Also, not to mention, a majority of the fan base wanted these characters back anyways, so if you didn't want it, then why'd you ask for it? I really don't get it. But yeah, end of video, and you know what? I hope Battlefield 6 kicks Black Ops 7's ass.